Greetings, one and all, and welcome to this week's edition of the Johnny Vegas Show. It is week 9, and to help cover all my action, I brought in my good friends. No, we're not doing this. Oop, wrong way. There we go. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. You can see my arm. All right, we'll start from here, Jake. Wait. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to this week's edition of the Johnny Vegas Show. Because it is week 9, and because there is so much action to discuss, I brought in my good friends with me to help. Please say hello to my guest, Dracula, Frankenstein, Andy Warhol, and Mittens the cat. Here are this week's picks. Meow. Starting off, we have the Extractors going up against the Vandals. Now, this is the only cross-generational, cross-divisional thing we have going this week, and both teams have lost a game recently. So this week, I'm going to give this one to the Vandals by 1 point. Because when it comes to losing their players to a bye week, this is a team that says, bye week, schmy week. Dracula, anything you want to add? Blah! Vandals by 1. Up next, we have the Snakeoctopus taking on the Thunder. I'm going to tell you something that's really, really scary. Not a chuckle from any of you. You're useless. I'm going to tell you something really scary. I'm giving this one to the Thunder by 18 points. And the reason I'm giving it to them by 18 points is because they're actually getting better. Cam Newton is a giant. And he is coming to life. Frankenstein, anything you want to add here? Frankenstein's drunk. Thunder by 18. Up next, we have an incredible matchup. We have the A-holes going up against the Hangmen. On paper, not too impressive. But let me tell you something. This game sold out in a record 14 seconds. And did Johnny get a comp ticket? No. No comp ticket for Johnny. That ever happened to you, Andy, where you didn't get a comp ticket? Well, one time, there were all these paintings, and they were being crushed, and oh, hi. Why did I bring him here? Getting back to the football match. This one is interesting because this is the dreaded bye week, where Peyton Manning was not going to play. Now, I think that no Manning is not a problem, because the Hangmen are good all around. But if any team knows how to pick apart their opponents and completely upset the balance and flow of the BPFFL, it is the A-holes. So I'm not only going to give it to the A-holes by 13 points, I'm going to make it my lock of the week. You heard it here. Neck cramp. Up next, we have the Terror going up against the Roughnecks. This is not a match I'm looking forward to because, well, I gotta lay it straight with a couple of team owners that I really like. Whichever team loses this week will not see the playoffs. And that's sad. These are two of the mightiest factions in history, but they're not keeping up with the times. Both of them are looking very, very anemic of late. Not to mention the fact that there's the problem with Justin Blackman with substance abuse. Andy, you're notoriously quiet. I worry about you. I'm going to give this one to the Roughnecks by 11 points. Only because I have a feeling that the Roughnecks will make that last-minute run into the Super Bowl and have evidenced such. Whereas the Terror, guys, I'm really not convinced you have a direction anymore. Time to go home. Yeah, you're right. I apologize, Terror. But Roughnecks still by 11. And last but not least, we have the Senators versus the Slaughterhouse. I kind of liken this match to puberty. Because, well, you kind of grow when you're younger. and you develop, and you become handsome and rugged and grow a mustache and host a. Take two. And finally, we have the Senators going up against the Slaughterhouse. I kind of liken this match to an episode of incoming puberty. As you grow, things change about you. You grow a mustache, you wear dark glasses, you become the greatest puppet in sports entertainment history. But watching these two teams, the young talent is not developing at the same time. Slaughterhouse is sputtering, and they're also dropping good young players to get not so good old players, while the Senators have picked up two amazing rookies in Marlon Jones and Zach Stacy. Since puberty is not kind, I will not be kind either. Senators by 15 points. Well, that's it this week for the Johnny Vegas Show. I'd like to get one last word from each of my guests. Blah. Brr. Oh, wow. Meow. See you next week. Whee! Johnny, get your head out my lap.